Johns are back. Can Ford and Trinh handle it? We'll see. Let's play pickleball. And Zane Ford firing away, originally from Pittsburgh, then went to Florida.
Second serve. 0-0-2.
And that goes deep, and it bounced off the same spot on the net 3 times.
Right, I was just going to say, I don't know if I've seen 3 leg courts in 1 point before.
I mean, these drives are monstrous.
I mean, that's hit with his entire body.
Yes.
He's off the ground as if he's hitting a tennis forehand.
Stop playing.
Oh.
Make sure he's low too high.
All right, Howard Hepworth's not impressed with the service path there. I mean, this is what this guy was doing the other day, and he was rolling in qualifiers.
I have a feeling we're going to be talking about him a lot in this game moving forward.
Yeah, so Tam will be steady, make everything, scramble, and the defense, and then my boy with that steel curtain, black and gold blood, is just going to be firing away. Oh, off the tape, and CJ is not happy about that at all. There's just, you know, 227 and 31. That's all. So ridiculous. With how good the men's field is, that's just preposterous. I mean, come on.
And then you want to talk about really ridiculous, go over to Annalie's record and anything.
Yes. So I don't know if CJ and Tam have been on the court a lot. The Johns brothers are in Dallas sometimes, so he's not going to be a completely new animal. But Tam is going to make balls at the line, and Zane is going to be ripping everything.
Right, and I love that in partnerships. You know your role, I know my role.
Yeah.
You know, Tran, you just lock down, dink, 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 hit the right shot, and let me be young and athletic and do my thing, and that's what we've seen so far.
Second serve.
And if it's popped up, Tam's got that finishing power as well. And I mean,
how about this start?
Oh, they couldn't have dreamed of anything better.
Point.
And Ford is not going to stay in a dink rally, it appears, for more than 2 shots.
No. And Tam will stay in for 200. So that's what's going to be fun to watch. First tournament together here, and
4-1-1.
Up and with the ball. And CJ screamed loud enough for them to hear it in Fort Worth there.
Right, that was a little bit of a, hey, don't forget, we're the Johns brothers here. This is our court. We're losing. Trying to get his brother back into it.
Big drive from Tam, just catches the tape. So
1-4-1.
Not even close to the kitchen, up 4-1. Wow, Tam pulls the trigger and actually got a good look on the next one.
Sure did. Sometimes I feel like when you're playing a Ben Johns or an Annalie Waters, you don't expect to get those looks.
Yeah, this is full send Ford right here.
I love it. All right. If you were going to beat the, you're going to beat the Johns brothers, you're probably not going to do it dinking 100 times in a row,
not.
right?
Yeah.
Let's redline. Let's speed up. Let's change things. And look, right, 4-3.
Yeah.
It's working so far.
3-4-1.
And that stays in. What a shot from Ford.
3-4-2. Point.
Tam speeds it up and misses deep, so
And
they
they're on the
earned a good
side.
look.
Yeah, they're on the side. It's a little downwind
Yeah.
on that side right now. So it's going to be a little more difficult to pull the trigger.
Point.
Yeah, Tam, that one's going deep, bro.
I feel like this happens a lot with the Johns brothers. They're down 4-0. We've kind of blinked, and all of a sudden it's 5-4, and you're thinking to yourself, where did they get 5 points?
Side out.
Again, I know that CJ and Ben know Tam for the algorithm, but I don't know that they know Zane Ford. So the more that they see these rifle shots, the better they'll be at getting them back.
Point.
Kind of like in baseball when you start
second
seeing
round.
that 101-mile-an-hour
Yes.
fastball that's for the second time.
5-5-1.
You're on it a little more.
Oh man,
He's dynamic.
Yeah, this guy was flying all over the place on Monday in qualies.
Side out.
But that's just smart return. Make him hit a backhand.
Right, and you can tell there's a, I hate to say drop up. The forehand is huge,
Yes.
and he's got some pace behind it. The backhand's definitely the spot where you're going to want to try to find, which is common with a lot of players.
But he's got the one-handed poke out of the
Sure
air
does.
there, too. Just remember this name, folks. A whoopsie.
Point.
And I'm going to just go with annoyed Collin voice there. Let it go to his brother.
Point.
And Ben just stays in there, and you just can't get the ball by him. The hands are too quick. The anticipation is too good.
No, but entertainment value through the roof on this one. So, and he's playing with Christian Alshon, which in and of itself is entertaining, with all the social media beefing those two do back and forth at each other. All right, and we at least tried the Tam Trinh experience on the left, at least there, not unwind the stack. That worked out.
5-7-1. Point.
Drive it, crash it. The Johns brothers do not like when a team does this.
No, not at all. They want to get to the kitchen and slow the game down and let Ben kind of methodically move you around the kitchen. Oh,
Second serve.
man, Tam's got his hands on his hips, and I am not surprised as to why.
but this is the kind of pickleball they need to play.
Yes.
Look, they're 6-7. Keep firing away.
Side out.
Wow, CJ got confused on that one. I don't know what the heck that was, but
7-6-1.
We saw Ben go after the return a little
Boy,
bit more
did
there,
he
and I think
ever.
he's going to have to continue to do that because he's seen how aggressive these thirds are.
Second serve.
yeah, he had to bring out his best singles return there, which you don't always have to do in doubles. Wow, Zane Ford says, give me the ball back.
Right? That was a quick 2 points at a crucial spot in game one.
6-7-1.
Oh, my. Oh, my, on the other side. 3 lobs were still going. Oh, Tam, you can't miss that one.
All the shots.
Unbelievable. What a topspin lob in the middle of that from Zane Ford.
Right, we had Zane Ford hit the topspin lob. Ben Johns go back, hit a topspin lob back over. That was, oh, what a point. This team's getting balls that they want.
Man.
The thirds are hit so hard, it's actually hard for Trinh sometimes to actually recognize how fast the ball is coming to him and be ready for it.
Tough miss there, so lead is 2. Uh-oh. Couple of missed force here.
9-6-1.
Wow, and a missed return. So after that raucous, fun point, it's suddenly game point for the Johns brothers, and this is just how they do things.
Second serve.
Ford is not deterred at all.
He's going full send when the ball is above his shoulder.
Yes, as well he should. Second chance to close this out. Oh, and Howard Hepworth all over it. The pink Skechers. Tune in and see how the Squeeze did down in their home state. So game 2 underway here. Let's see if Ford and Trinh can keep firing away.
Side out. 0-0-1. Second serve. 0-0-2.
Ford did a good job of hanging. He was on the first one, but
and then said, I want to go back at him.
Let's go.
On the CJ Reset Clinic in session. And then it's deep, and look at Ford just staring at him like, dude, I just hammered 3 balls at you, and you looked like you were bored.
An average speed of about 100 miles an hour on those 3 shots. And he's frustrating Collin a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Collin doesn't want to get bullied around, and not that he's getting bullied around, but he's putting him out of his comfort zone just enough.
Second serve.
Yeah, that time, that is not the place to go for Ford. We did see CJ start to speed a few up, just fire right back. That's going to go deep, but the returns of Ben Johns after that first few points have been absolutely perfect.
Right, they're hit clean. They're either deep or they're to the Ford backhand, which is so much weaker than the forehand.
A little frustrated for Tam Trinh there. In the Dallas area, this is a great dude to learn all sorts of paddle and racket sports from.
Point.
Wow, and Ford gets tagged there. And he thought, I'm on this. And then Ben John's forehand is coming back. Because if you haven't played the Johns brothers, you can't believe how close Ben is to Collin.
Right, I think against a lot of teams, if you react to that first speed up, you're kind of on top of the point. But these Johns, they're the best team in pickleball for a reason. They're going to just keep firing 2, 3, 4, 5 right at you.
Yeah, and CJ doesn't even worry about protecting his left shoulder because he knows baby brother's there. And Zane Ford has didn't realize he had the coupon for 2 tattoos for the price of 1 here.
And it looked like Ben knew that speed up was coming middle before the ball was even made contact by Trinh.
Nice play there from Tam. Down the line, threaded the needle.
0-5-1. Second serve.
Whoopsie.
Sometimes pickleball can be unforgiving.
Yes.
You know, hit a little off center, it'll sail long.
I mean, just the disdain with which they've now started to block these drives. Like, okay, fine, go ahead.
It feels like Ben's level has picked up.
Yes.
About 10 spots in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm sure Ford is used to just blowing people off the court with this pace, and I saw it firsthand on Monday.
It's so tough when you're playing Ben and Collin, because obviously the obvious play is, all right, let's just hit it to Collin, right? Because it's, why would you hit the ball to Ben Johns, the best player in pickleball? But they almost play a little bit like a mixed team. Ben covers a ton of court. It's hard to find Collin, and you almost have to play it to Ben to open up the court to hit it to Collin.
100%. If
you just Ben there, he's right in the middle of the court.
Yeah. If you just hit it to Collin, guess what? It won't ever get to Collin because Ben will be there.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. No, you. 7.
And after that blazing start, it is now 18-2 for the Johns brothers. I'm not sure what happened with the brothers there about getting after that, but Tam is going to happily smile his way back to serve, and they are looking for their first point here of game number 2.
Point.
There it is.
Yeah.
On the board.
Yeah, there's feistiness and there's confidence in this young man.
1-7-1.
You love seeing that in a player. Doesn't matter the score. You like when they're fired up, still grinding away, trying to put points on the board, trying to win this game.
Great move.
Second serve.
And you know, you see some very athletic Ernie's, and then you see a more casual approach here.
Right, I was hoping you weren't going to call that an athletic
No,
Ernie.
I'm not at all.
Well, you're right. Ernie's an Ernie at the end of the day.
Point.
Nice move from Tam there.
Sometimes it's almost as if Collin takes pride in the resets where it looks like he's not trying. I'm not going to move my feet. I'm going to kind of look slow, but just have quick hands and perfect resets.
Time out. 7-2-1. Point.
Can't happen, Tam.
8-1. Second serve.
Fade away, Tui through the middle. Why not?
Right at this point?
Yes.
I'd do it too.
Oh, bad luck off the tape there for Zane Ford. And Ford is not new to pickleball, but he's certainly new to championship court on the Carvana PPA Tour, and I would love to see more of this young man.
As would I, as would these fans, I'm sure.
Yes.
He's a fun watch. He's got firepower. Great athlete, as we see him darting around the court. Well, Collin's just kind of saying, bring it, bring it.
Two nine one. Point.
Mini run late. I like to
Why
see
not?
it.
Whoops.
Second serve.
Yeah. Punch
Collin
it.
gives
Punch.
the sarcastic finger out.
Yeah, when a player's constantly blasting it away at CJ and then they miss by 10 feet, he's going to let him know.
Out.
And another one for Collin there. So ball back 2 points away from closing this out and moving on to the round of 16 are the Johns brothers.
Second serve.
Rare miss hit from Ben. It was almost like he was there in too much time.
Yeah. Like hit it, Tam. Tam kind of hit the outside of like a tennis overhead, a little slice on that.
9-3-2. That out.
I think that just caught the baseline there for Ford, so they keep him at 9.
And Ford's on these speed ups. I know he's been beat a few times, but there are times where he's on and actually missing the counter.
Free timeout. You have to challenge the out call.
Okay, and Ford.
3-9-2.
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty.
Sup, future me. And no bunions. How?
Lapiplasty.
Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
Sometimes you just wanted a little more time.
Right.
You knew the ball was out. You're okay with the call.
I mean, it's no different than calling a timeout, and maybe you get a prayer that something's on the video that you didn't think was there.
Exactly.
And in this case, it most definitely wasn't there. Nice job by Ford. It's got the one-handed poke little flick, too. So lots of offense in the arsenal.
Point.
Tam Trinh with the combo platter. That was nice.
5-9-2.
Right in the corner.
Right, it's kind of like I said. Maybe the challenge was just to change things up, and it's seems to be working. That's the second time they've done that.
And so good, and Ben gets it back with the ease, but CJ can't help. But those, I mean, he is throwing massive spin on that to keep that in.
A lot of feel is involved with that lob that he's hitting.
Side out.
So they scrape it back to within 3 and then can't make the ball in the midcourt. See if Ben and CJ can close this out.
Gets away with it.
Didn't love that, but results are results.
9-6-2.
And you know, if there's a guy to lob, CJ, look, great dinks, great feel, great resets. Maybe the athleticism getting up for the lob, not his greatest strength.
6-9-1.
Oh my. CJ bailed, and Ben is not happy right now. So this is the chance. If Zane Ford can catch a couple of forehands.
He caught it, just an inch wide.
Man. I didn't actually mean on the same rally, but that was the answer. Just a little too much inside out.
7-9-2.
Barely. Oh, Tam went with the finesse, and Ben somehow was there. But he goes with the power, and it is 8-9-2.
I think these guys thought they'd be in the locker room about 5 minutes ago, and now all of a sudden we've got some high-stress pickleball.
And Tam Trinh on the fly. It's 99 on center. What a comeback for Trinh and Ford. Frustrated Johns brothers. I love the first drive. I'm not sure I love the backhand in the midcourt moving. So
9-9-1.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. You just go with what's there.
I mean, it's red line ball.
You know, these Johns just want to win 2 tough dink rallies and get out of here right now.
And Zane Ford just will not allow a dink rally to develop, but he pushes that one just deep. So we are at match point for the Johns brothers. And a classic CJ counter is the finishing touch. But ladies and gentlemen,